Live from beautiful Coors Field here in Denver, Colorado. We've got Diamond Dynasty Baseball tonight. It's the Travelers taking on the Machine. First pitch coming at you right after the break. And on the hill, CC Sabathia. What do we need to know here?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat. Wow, good luck catching up to that one. If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
This one in the air, center field. De La Cruz settles underneath it, and there's one down. Ketel Marte up to the plate.
The second baseman, Ketel Marte.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Sabathia, he gets a lot of swing and miss, and he keeps the ball in the yard. Not to mention the fact, not too many hits either. Right through there for a strike. Even some of the best guys in the sport are going to give up home runs from time to time, and he's an exception.
Yeah, and even with those home runs, if you're throwing strikes and keeping base runners off the paths, then those home runs are solo shots. But to this point, he hasn't had to worry about it.
Batting third, the shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki.
Foul ball. You look at what the elite pitchers do. They strike hitters out, they limit walks, and they limit the ball going out of the park. Out towards right center field. Lindor under this one. And that is that. Back here at Coors Field and towing the slab, Jacob Misiorowski. How about a scouting report on him? This is Willie Castro.
0-1.
The 1-0. And a foul ball. The 1-1. A little out front there as he swings through it. Swing and a miss, and he got him. One away. That one fouled off. And looks like he wants the signs again as he steps off the rubber. Pujols goes 6 feet 3 inches, 28 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Bounced, and that got the pitcher. And no chance for him to make the play. Let's just hope he's all right.
Batting third, the second baseman,
Man at first with one gone. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. And that one pulled foul.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Devers. Good feed. That's one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, number 24, Miguel.
Runner takes off in the dirt. And now a man in the scoring position. Blocked by the catcher, and he steals second base without a throw.
Oh, that's out.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Check swing went around, and it's 2-1. Mizorowski checks the runner. Man at second. Shot into the gap, and that should bring in the run. Lindor zipping around third. He scores, and they have the lead. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Breaking ball was in a decent spot down and in, but he did a really nice job getting to it before it tied him up.
Elly De La Cruz, the next to hit, takes ball one. That's in for a strike. Nasty pitch.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Check swing, but he went too far. And the count 1-2. Good job to fight that one off. Man on second, 2 down. Got him swinging for the K. Top of the second, leading off, Albert Pujols.
First baseman, Albert Pujols.
Yeah, that's fouled off. That clips a corner.
Really
that
good
ball
take,
went out.
especially with 2 strikes.
This one in the air, center field. De La Cruz has a beat on it. He's got it, and there's one down.
That is fifth, the designated hitter, Corey Seager.
Slider
Whoa,
misses
that pitch is
outside. Fastball for a strike.
I think he was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
Well struck, deep right field, way back and out of here. A solo shot, and it ties it up. It's 1-1. Now the left fielder, Ted Williams.
No, inside.
And that misses. And it's 2-1. Fouled off to the right. One out, base is empty, and a run in here at the top of the second. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Inside, ball 1.
Out towards right center field. Castro coming on. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that is that. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki. Marte whips it to first. One pitch and one out.
Batting 7, the left fielder, number 24, Brayden Montgomery.
In the dirt, ball 1. And that drops in for a strike. Fouled off. He was late. And that one hit to first. The tag, and he's out. Now the catcher up to hit, Ted Simmons.
That's out.
Tied up here in the early going. Outside
That's
low,
ball 3.
and now 3-0. Strike on the inside corner. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
Swings through it for the K. Back here in Denver, stepping in, Roman Anthony.
Roman Anthony.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Lindor on to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. And that one fouled off. 0-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 away. Rafael Devers up to hit. Fly to center his first time. And that is out of play.
All 1.
Two down, nobody on.
Ball 2.
And now it's 3-2.
Didn't get the result he wanted, but that's a nice pitch right there.
Oh, great stop to first. And they get the out. Back here at Coors Field, set for the bottom of the third. Lance Berkman getting ready to hit.
Just missed with a good breaking ball in. Looking for that hitter to chase and perhaps get some weak contact or a swing and miss. Good job on both sides.
That ball foul.
Change up on the corner at the knees. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts. In there for strike 1. Popped up to the left into foul ground. And there's 2 down. So digging in, Albert Pujols. Reached on an infield single his first time.
Albert Pujols.
Ball 1.
That one at triple digits. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Tries to hold up, appeal to first. No swing. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Got him looking. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Back here in Denver as we go to the top of the 4th. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. Just missed.
Well, these players, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around?
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Going. Gone. He'll take a trot around the bases.
And obviously, a lot of credit for all those chases and strikeouts goes to the pitching. It's been nasty, but you can bet this offense is trying to figure out some way to put up a better fight.
Next offering is fouled back. Has room, and he makes the catch.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Pujols stands in here, takes ball 1 low.
Well, they gave up the home run earlier in this inning, not pitching as aggressively here.
That one misses, and that's ball 3.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Draws the walk there.
Nope.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat. There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Man at first, one away. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Nice job behind the plate there. Here's the left fielder, Ted Williams. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Runner on the move. Fouled off left side. And the 0-1. Right through there for a strike. Runner goes again. That's a hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Cut off, throw to second. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning. Back here at Coors Field, here's Francisco Lindor.
Second baseman, Francisco Lindor.
And that one missing inside, a sharp slider.
You know, this group of hitters doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Anthony on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch.
Now batting for Miami, the third baseman, number 24, Miguel Cabrera.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play.
Ball. That's inside.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. So up next, Elly De La Cruz. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
Ball inside.
2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the fourth.
Ball.
That's
That's
more
outside.
focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Aye.
That ends the frame. New inning getting started. Digging in, Lance Berkman.
Aye.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
Ball.
In the air, right field. Castro moving under this one. One up, one down.
Up next for Rome, the center fielder, Roman Anthony.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
That one's in there, and it's 0-2.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Next for the Travelers, the catcher,
And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
High fly ball, right field. Brings it in, and that's the 3rd out. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Leading off, Troy Tulowitzki.
Tulowitzki.
Ball 1.
That one called a strike, and now it's even 1-1.
That's a ball.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
0-2 now. That one
Inside,
just
ball 1.
misses.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Home team down a run. Last half of inning number 5. Berkman makes his way towards it. Out number 2. So digging in, Ted Simmons. Cruising on the mound right now, but a dangerous hitter here in this spot. A guy with some slug to him.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
2 down, nobody on. And that's the inning. Back here in Denver, top 6. Now it's Devers at the plate.
Ball in.
And a big swing and a miss. High fly ball down the left field line. Way back there. And that's a foul ball. 1-2 now. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Ball inside.
Next offering in there for a strike. Strike 1. That one catches the corner for a strike. And a 1-2. In the air, right field. Castro gets under it. That's out number 2. So up next, Troy Tulowitzki.
Shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki.
Hey. Ball, that's off the plate.
2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Top of the zone for a called strike. Fastball is outside. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. He'll take a jog around the bases. And they add to the lead. It's 3-1.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
In the air out to center. Brings it in, and that'll do it. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Back here at Coors Field, where we go bottom 6. Lance Berkman getting ready to hit.
Well, these guys just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Tied him up inside with that one.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Up next for the machine, the right fielder, number 3, Willie Castro.
Ball. Ball.
The 2-1. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Now the number 2 hitter, Albert Pujols. 1 for 2.
Hey! Inside ball.
That one at triple digits.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Two down, nobody on. And that is that. Top of inning number 7. Now it's Corey Seager.
Corey Seager.
Just missed. There's the strike up high, and it's 1-1. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
No, foul ball. That's
Really
ball
good
2.
slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
Got him. 1 away. In the air to left center. De La Cruz should have this one. 2 away. And now Lance Berkman.
The right fielder, number 12, Lance Berkman.
Ball, that's in.
That one ripped, but foul. 2 down, nobody on. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
That's ball 2.
Out towards right center field. Castro on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is that. set for the last half of the seventh. Now it's the second baseman, Francisco Lindor.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Handles, throws to first. One away. Big time out leading off the home seventh. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
This lineup is having a tough time finding a good rhythm at the plate. Their swings are disjointed, which tells me they're having issues with pitch recognition.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Swings and misses. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. So digging in, Elly De La Cruz. Grant Taylor gets the call from the pen.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations. 2-0 count to a guy like this at the plate. You've got to throw a pitcher's pitch. Don't just try to get a strike. He could make you pay.
Swings and misses. And a count 2-1. Fought off foul.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Got him. That's the inning. Back here in Denver, stepping in, Roman Anthony. Well, new pitcher will be the lefty Matt Strahm.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton. He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. Chases in the dirt, slider there. On to first, gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
Up next for the Travelers, the catcher, number 41, Carlos Santana.
Gets him to chase after that one.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
Kids, we're going to have to pause here. It's time for dinner. Castro moving under it. And there's two away. Back to the top of the order. Down to third baseman, Rafael Devers. 0 for 3 in this one. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Swings and misses, and that will end the inning. Back here at Coors Field, digging in, Troy Tulowitzki.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Late with the swing there. And now the count filled up 3-2. Got him swinging. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Next for the machine, the left fielder, number 24, Grayson. Montgomery.
Nope, that's inside. Yeah!
And that drops in for a strike. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Santana with the throw to first. Now 2 out. Here's the catcher, Ted Simmons.
The catcher, Ted Simmons.
Up and in, and that's ball 1. That one at triple digits.
Nope, outside.
Late that time, and it's strike 2. Two down, nobody on. And that skips into dirt. Swing and a miss. And he strikes out the side in the 8th. And we're back. Leading off, number 4.
The second baseman, Ketel Marte.
Swings over the top of that one. Strom, a guy that features an absolute power slider, throws that pitch a lot. He throws it hard and gets a ton of swings and misses. Fights it off. He'll see another.
And I think being able to expand with that pitch as you start to offer at it that he can move it just a little bit further away. Before you know it, you're trying to hit a pitch that's off the plate.
Chases the changeup in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki.
This one in the air. Pujols. And the first baseman makes the catch. Now, Albert
For the
Pujols.
Travelers, the first baseman, number 5, Albert Pujols.
Swings and lines one towards the gap. And that gets down into the gap. Around first and hustling for second. Here comes the throw. And he'll make it safely. That's a double.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Ball 1.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the top of the 9th. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. Man at second. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one. All set for the bottom of the 9th. Stepping in, number 17.
Nope.
Next
That's a
offering
ball.
upstairs.
Struggled a little bit in this one.
So they turn things over to the righty, Rob Dibble. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Now
Ball
3-0. Right through there for a strike. That one finds the zone. Now 3-2. Strikes him out with 102. First
Ball
pitch
one.
misses. One down, base is empty here in the ninth. Check swing, but he went too far, and that's strike one.
Nope. That's inside.
Late with the swing there. And that's a strikeout looking. And they're down to their last out.
Next for the machine.
2 outs,
First
base is
baseman,
empty.
number 5,
Now at the plate,
Albert
Albert Pujols. 1 for 3.
Pujols.
That clips the corner.
Ball.
Two-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the ninth. Cut on and miss, struck him out, and that's the ball game. And your final.